Hi everyone, it's Gail. I have finished my Little Lord Fauntleroy journal, so I thought I would share it with you before it goes to its new home. This is a custom order, and it's made out of this vintage book that has such a cool cover. Um, so I did do the hidden spine in it, and I have a tutorial on that and the hitch post fastener if you want to check those out on the channel. So let's just go inside. This was so fun using kind of the Little Lord Fauntleroy theme. So I have a illustration from the book. This little boy right here and this Little Lord Fauntleroy, and then these folks, apparently he's being introduced because it says, so this is Little Lord Fauntleroy. So that's the first page. I've covered the inside with coffee dyed paper and done some lace trim and stuff. I did this as a little pocket here. So I have a piece of my dimensional ephemera in there. It's coffee dyed on the back. It's got pattern paper sewn in between the card and the coffee dyed, so that it gives it a kind of a nice crunch. There is a tutorial on my channel for that as well. So here's just a little card that I liked how it picked up the red across the way. Heavily coffee dyed papers in this one. Lace on the edges here and there. This is one of the small glassine bags from Denise Sayas' shop, as well as this brown trim is from her shop, A Tattered Dream. I'll put the link to A Tattered Dream down below. Then I just embellished it a little bit with some crocheting and some music paper and a little butterfly. There's a little definitions tag inside the pocket here. Sari silk on the top. And then this is a vintage S&H green stamp certificate. Tuck that in the back for a little color. I thought that added something. And then coffee dyed paper, some vintage ledger paper. Let me think. I think my friend Donna Tolley sent me that. I'm pretty sure. And then here we have a lace flip, and this little wonderful piece of crochet came from my friend Amelia. Oops, my pin came undone. Then I've got one of the little earring charms that I got at the estate sale the other day, and I just have it hanging down there too. So I love that page. I think that came together really nicely. Okay, and then little fabric fold over. I just pulled up the flip, so there was just a little bit that would kind of decorate that page a little bit. Have a song sheet here, which is wonderful. And this is that's right. This page is the end paper kind of the book, and it's a picture of Little Lord Fauntleroy, and it says, "Are you the Earl?" said Cedric. "I'm your grandson. I'm Lord Fauntleroy." So apparently that's his grandpa. And then it's got a real thin piece of paper. This whole little section is from the book. So here's the title page. It says 1900 there. The copyright here is 1886, 1897. So pretty cool. So this is a flip here. I've tacked it down with a little paper clip and just a Tsunami Rose ticket. This is one of my collage tags. I made several for this book with the Tim Holtz people, the little boys in shorts. I thought they kind of look like Little Lord Fauntleroy. This is some cool ephemera that a friend gave me This is the smelter in Anaconda, Montana, and this big stack here is it's called the it's called Washoe Smelter, and Stack of the Great Washoe Smelter, it says. Anyway, little fun family fact. My husband's dad was a mason, and he helped build that stack in Anaconda. So this looks to be like a pay stub. I've just distressed it all up. Of course, I couldn't part with the original, so that is a copy. So that's tucked in there. And then this is one of the cards I found at the antique store. It's 1896, Dillon, Montana. It seems to be like a bank postcard. Once again, this is a copy that I made. I sewed the front and the back together and distressed it up. But just keeping the originals in their original state so that I can use them more than once. In this belly band, I just have an index card that I've topped with some trim that I just recently found at Hobby Lobby. And I wanted this to be able to be taken out because it's going to, it would be impossible to write on that. So another Rita Donnelly flip here with a ticket and a little tag or a little clip. And then another one of my collage tags made with a Tim Holtz figure. Here's another page from the book. Mr. Hobbs, said Cedric, and Earl is sitting on this box now. Again, the vintage music paper. This is a guest check that was made by Susie at Creative Cafe Girl. I bought a couple of her guest checks. She just did such a fabulous job embellishing them. So this one, because of the little boy in the bowler hat and the shorts, I bought it specifically for this book so that it could be in there. This is an envelope. This is the technique that Patricia Viramontes shared on a recent tutorial, and I loved how these came out. So I put a couple of these in this book. Little banner tag here. This is some new, as well as the belly band is too. Let me see if I can show you that, if I can find it quickly here. This trim I used here and on this banner, and this is new trim in Denise's Shop, A Tattered Dream. It is gorgeous. It's a mocha color. I need to order some more of it. I just absolutely love it. And this is a Hermelinda tag, just coffee dyed paper, and I just wanted to again to add a little bit of color there on the front of that signature. Here's some more of the vintage ledger. This is one of the little mini sacks from Denise's store. I've tucked in some coffee dyed tickets. And then this was a little kind of like a guest check, but tiny. And Susie had written on it when she sent me that guest check, and I just put some coffee dyed paper over it, put a little tag in it, and used it as an embellishment piece. So use that. Here is some more fabric, and just has kind of a little valance on it. The fabric I used in this book was Tim Holtz fabric. This picture from the book: the big cat was purring in drowsy content. She liked the caressing touch of the kind little hand. So there's little Lord Fauntleroy and his cat. Another flip, and in this one, this is a picture of a little boy in shorts, and I made a journaling card out of it. This is from a vintage knitting book that Amelia sent me in Happy Mail. And this I found at the antique store. It's a little notepad, and it's Aperio or something, Emerson's Aperio, a pleasant, effective, laxative, and cathartic. It's got a calendar on here from 1927, and this came from Butte, Montana. So I really did put some fun vintage treasures in this book for the gal that ordered it. Again, this flips, and I just have a ticket clip there. This belly band, I put some of the dimensional ephemera, and I also put a bingo card there. It's kind of a double belly band. In this belly band, I tucked in one of the little glassine envelopes from Denise's shop, and it's been decorated up, and once again has a little boy in shorts. Little boys in shorts were what I gravitated to for this with Little Lord Fauntleroy, you know. So, and I just made that belly band kind of in the style that Tracy Fox does her envelopes. I just wanted a little tag to be hanging from it, so. Again, a flip, and in this one, there's yet another one of my collage tags, and then a different style of Anaconda Copper Mining Company, Butte, Montana. It's November 26, 1937, and I think it's a paycheck. So, yeah, really cool. I loved it that my friend found these, and, you know, my husband, he grew up in Anaconda and was born there and grew up, so it's a fun piece of ephemera for me to have. Here's another picture from the book. It says, the gates were opened by a woman and 2 children who came out of a pretty ivy-covered lodge. The music paper again. Here's a guest check that I made with a little boy that I thought looked like he could have been Little Lord Fauntleroy, maybe different time period. And then this is some more of that ledger, and then this is another one of the envelopes that Patricia Veramates shows how to make, and the postcards on the front are from Tsunami Rose. So that's it. That's the book. I hope my friend that ordered it enjoys it, and I appreciate all of you watching. So we'll see you again next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.